would fund the government through mid-March of next year. Mere hours before the midnight deadline, Ivan Rodriguez explains what led up to the last-minute scramble.
It would be the height of stupidity to shut the government down right before Christmas.
A nightmare before Christmas scenario in Washington averted.
The bill is passed.
House members voted 366 to 34 to pass a stopgap funding bill.
We're grateful that everyone stood together to do the right thing.
House Democrats have successfully funded the government at levels requested by President Biden.
And the Senate agreed. The White House released a statement showing that President Biden supports moving this legislation forward. Now, third time was the charm for Congress, as two other spending bills voted on earlier this week failed to get enough votes to pass. The uncertainty began Wednesday when President-elect Donald Trump's ally, Elon Musk, posted on X, effectively killing a bipartisan spending package.
At the behest of the world's richest man, who no one voted for, the United States Congress has been thrown into pandemonium.
On Thursday, a slimmed-down House GOP bill that Trump backed failed.
The rules are not suspended and the bill is not passed.
Friday's version of the spending deal extends government funding into March and includes disaster relief as well as farming provisions. The bill does not include a suspension of the debt limit, which Trump has been demanding Republicans address. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
That revised funding bill now headed to the desk of President Biden for his signature. And turning over to our state government, a lot of eyes have been on Lansing this week. Thursday and the day before, the House did not have enough members show up, meaning it couldn't vote on any bills, including any that would modify looming changes to Michigan's tipped wage and paid sick leave. As a consequence, many restaurant owners are frustrated.
I know I'm not alone in feeling the disappointment of how little got done. We didn't have very high expectations, but certainly would have liked to have seen some discussion, some momentum.
And with that, it is clear that the House, well, I'll say it's not clear what the House will do. They did set one more session for December 31st, and we don't know yet how much they will actually get done.
The key piece of evidence here, though, is Officer Bates. You'll hear him say, and here and on another body cam, he's pointing the gun at me.
That is the Kent County prosecutor stating yesterday that the Grand Rapids police officers who shot and killed a man last month were justified in their actions. Chris Becker, in a news conference, announced that he will not be filing charges against the three officers who shot and killed Henry Weimer outside Trinity Health in downtown Grand Rapids. That shooting happened November 8th. According to police, they received multiple calls of a man waving what appeared to be a gun outside of the hospital. In dash cam and body cam video released by GRPD, officers are heard several times telling the man to drop the gun. 3 officers fired 7 shots at Weimer, who was immediately then taken to the hospital, where he later died. Fox 17 spoke with Weimer's sister, who says she's not happy with yesterday's ruling.
I think this has left us with a lot more questions, particularly the hospital that he was released from that day. We don't understand why they released him. He told them that he was going to commit suicide by cop. I would like to seek some legal action and fight this because it just doesn't seem right to me.
Michigan State Police investigated the shooting. The 3 officers involved were placed on administrative leave while they did that, which is standard procedure. GRPD tells Fox 17 that those officers are now back to full-time duty. This week marked 50 years since lawmakers passed monumental legislation, a law that sets standards for safe drinking water. To one local woman, this law matters more than most. Tobin McNaughton and her family were exposed to high levels of PFAS, forever chemicals known to cause adverse health effects. Now, as our Matt Whitcoes reports, the family is left wondering what impacts might happen to their children as they get older.
Like, this is like the hub of our home, you know.
The kitchen, the place where the McNaughtons spend a lot of time.
You know, we cook and get a lot of our drinking water and do our dishes and stuff.
The faucet, a spot of grief.
We have really contaminated wells within the township.
The McNaughtons live in Belmont, not far from one of the worst PFAS contaminated areas in our state.
I was pregnant in 2016 and I drank a lot of water and tried to be healthy. And that's why Jack is 8 years old and he has the highest level of PFAS in his blood of any child in the United States that we know of.
According to the CDC, PFAS are linked to causing kidney cancer, a decrease in birth weight, and increase in cholesterol.
So right now we're just monitoring their health, and we're just worried about as they grow and change, like how that's going to affect them.
President Gerald R. Ford passed the Safe Drinking Water Act back in 1974.
It's great that we've had it for like 50 years now.
Federal lawmakers continue to expand protections, including earlier this year, the Biden administration finalizing strict limits on PFAS.
And sometimes it still feels like we're still waiting for it to be 100% safe.
The McNaughtons have capped off their well, switched to the Plainfield Township water system, and hooked up a reverse osmosis system.
So that gave me more peace of mind because I had Eagle test that as well, and there was no PFAS coming out of the RO system. So that's our go-to now.
That was Matt Whitcoast reporting. The McNaughtons' oldest son, part of a study now, they explained that their worry is that the damage has already been done. However, they say they will continue to fight so that nobody else has to go through this ever again. The time now 6:11, and still ahead, what's your New Year's resolution? Coming up, we'll look at the reasons many people say they're putting their mental health first in 2025. And we would like to wish a happy birthday to a few folks. Mr. Hayes, happy first birthday. Willow, turning 9 years old, happy birthday to you. Oliver, happy 7th birthday this Saturday. And Camden, happy 8th birthday to you, sir. We hope all of you have a wonderful day, a great Saturday, an incredible birthday. And parents will celebrate your kids as well. Send an email to mornings@fox17online.com. With Christmas Eve coming on Tuesday, this weekend is your last chance to check out some festive events going on across West Michigan. For example, you have until Monday, the 23rd, to enjoy this year's edition of the popular Chris Kindle Market at Grand Rapids Downtown Market. Go curling, shopping, enjoy food like the infamous raclette, aka the stinky cheese sandwich. And on Sunday, Santa will be making his final appearance from noon to 12 p.m. The market's special hours on Monday are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And in Holland, the Cursed Market, another Christmas market, has its final day today. The European-style market filled with handmade holiday items, delicious food, artisan demonstrations, a lot more than that. The market opened today from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And also in Holland, tonight's the last night to experience magic at the mill. That's at Windmill Island Gardens. The event features a dazzling light show with 1,000 LED tulips dancing to holiday tunes. From an authentic Dutch street organ, even Sinterklaas, Santa's Dutch predecessor, will be there. Tickets must be purchased online in advance. That event runs from 5 to 9 p.m. But of course, a lot of this and what we're going to be doing outside, enjoying in these last few days of winter joy pre-Christmas, the holiday season, depends on the weather. Fox 17 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Craig in the Weather Center for our forecast. Kevin.
Yeah, just make sure to bundle up, Michael. It's going to be chilly today and tomorrow. We are only going to be in the 20s. There'll be a little bit of a wind chill out there as well. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Saturday. What we're tracking today, December 21st, well, it's a special day because it's the winter solstice. It starts today, the official astronomical start of winter. Had arrived at officially 4:21 here. It's the shortest day of the year. We've got a sunrise that occurs at about 8:10, and then it sets at 5:11. So there's only about 9 hours of daylight. It also starts for the southern hemisphere down there On the other side of the equator, it's the first day of summer for those folks there. Next precipitation chance for us coming in here on Monday. There could be some rain or snow. Big warm up coming next week after Christmas. We'll be well into the 40s. Could even touch a 50-degree reading by the time we get into the weekend and then beyond, leading up to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. A lot of us are seeing dry conditions, but along the immediate lakeshore and in the southwestern portion of the state, there's a few lake effect snow showers, flakes and flurries out there. We're not really looking for much of an accumulation, but it'll be confined to those areas with a northerly and northwesterly wind today. That's where the cloud cover will be inland. I think we'll see some sunshine. Temperatures are in the teens there from Ionia to Greenville to Big Rapids and Fremont. 20 degrees in Grand Rapids. We're in the mid-20s there at the lakeshore with thicker cloud cover and a wind coming off the lake. But it feels like it's in the teens right now. So this is what you want to dress for if you have to head out or throughout the day. It's going to be like that. We won't have much of a breeze, but any little breeze with a temperature in the mid-20s is going to pull us down into the teens.